there. The other day when I was working on this layout, my original plan was to add some mist to it. I wanted some dots of color coming up across the layout, and I had this kind of vanilla color that I wanted to use. And first of all, I wasn't sure it would even show up on the background, and I also wasn't sure if I needed it because this is a pretty busy layout. So the first thing I did was drop a few drops onto the same color background. Since this is cardstock, I had some more of it. You could use a similar paper or work on the back side if you don't have any extra paper, but just to test the color to see if the light color was really going to show up, because mist colors, once they set on another color, they're going to look different. So it's a good idea to do a test. So I did that first, and I liked the color. I still wasn't sure I needed it. So then I misted some acetate, and I just took some clear transparency film and dropped a few drops of the mist on there and let that dry. And then I had a template that I could lay across the page and see whether I needed it. And in my opinion, it was too much. I just didn't need all of this extra busyness across my page. So I liked the way it looked, and that's a personal choice. So I liked it in this case. Now today I've just been working on this layout, and I'm just about done. And the idea behind this layout is something very linear. It's about my ability, or rather inability, to parallel park in the traditional way. And I've used a lot of lines to kind of reinforce my theme, but I'm wondering if it's too many lines. So again, this color mist would work quite well, and I have a sample here that's not the same paper but very similar. So let's see what it would look like if I add the transparency over it. And what I'm finding as I do this is I kind of like it, because I feel like the drops of color will sort of connect the layout together, this top part into the rest of the layout, and break up those lines and soften it a little bit. So I'm going to add some drops of mist to this, and we'll see how it looks. Alright, I've covered up my photo with some scrap paper, so I don't want it to end up being dropped on. And I'm just splattering a little bit from the well-shaken bottle onto my layout. Okay, so now I have a little bit of misting on my page and kind of softening up the look, I think. So if you're trying to decide if you want to mist something, do a test to see how the color is going to look on your specific paper if possible. And if you're not sure, just mist some transparency film, and then you have a template that you can use over and over again to see if a particular color is going to add or detract from your page. Thanks for joining me today.